It was just too easy, you know? I caught all the best Pokemon, maybe, and became the best trainer out there, also, maybe. You all hit the like goal, and here we are. I spent 200 days on Pixelmon. There wasn't much to do anymore on the Blaze Realm, so today, we're conquering the Blast Realm. I'm playing on the Pokesaga Pixelmon server again, and if you'd like to play with me and build your base right next to me, there's a link to a tutorial that I created on how to join this server. I hope to see you all on there. So first, before I join the Blast Realm and conquer it all, I needed to check up on my base and see what you all did around it. And unsurprising to me, you all built a massive village around me. The land was completely changed, and I saw that one of you built a miniature version of my base. It was incredibly adorable. And speaking of adorable, I'm really close to hitting 10 million subscribers, and it would mean a lot to me if you'd subscribe and help me reach it. And if this video can hit 20,000 likes, I'll do another 100 days video. Now, for the main villain of this story, Deathblade 8. You see, this dude, he just had to build right next to my house and had the audacity to outbuild me. Just look at this. It's all beautiful. You know, I wasn't expecting this, or, you know, else I would have forced Davis to do a better job, even though it was me who built the house, but that's besides the point. And you know what? Like, now that I have a goal, I went over and I joined the Blast Realm. I now have a goal to beat Deathblade 8. I went to the custom starters again, and a lot of you are shocked that I didn't choose the Penguin starter. So this time, to make you all happy, I chose the Penguin starter and picked Bagon. Bagon these nuts. Another one of my favorite Pokemon. Before setting out on an adventure, though, I looked around spawn. The Blast Realm was a different spawn design than Blaze, and it was a really fancy medieval town design. It was a cute area, and then I got to teleporting around. My Bagon was a low level, and I needed to get him to one-shotting power ASAP. But first, you know, my friend Sir Squids, he joined me to help me take over the world. However, there was this random person at spawn throwing away stuff, and I got 4 rare candies and some balls. After that, I remember the gift hunting things, and well, we kind of did that all day and got to $5,500. And it was kind of addicting. So today we also found another 11 gifts and got another $5,500. But we didn't want to choose the server too much. We got a pretty good amount of starting cash, and it was time to get our starter Pokemon stronger. Also, catch some Pokemon. Up first, I wanted to get a fire type, and I captured this thing called a Growl. I wanted to go for some new Pokemon for my last team. And then there was a river in this desert. And obviously, I caught this deep water sharp fish thingy and then almost sacrificed my entire team to catch a Skorupi. So this entire time I've been playing with my friend Squids, and he went away from his computer right under this blimp thing. So I just left it there for him. You know, I didn't get a key from it, nor did I go to the chest and redeem it and then get 64 rare candies from it. Also, I definitely didn't use the candy on my Bagon to level him up from level 10 to 74. That would be rude if I did. Now that I somehow have a high level Pokemon, I need to get an experience all item, so I can just use my Salamence and level up all of my Pokemon at once. So back to the spawn we went. We had to find about 5 more of these presents for money, and after a little while I gathered up the $15,000 that I needed and bought an experience all. Now I'm ready to power level my team. But then by the divine Pokemon gods, I was teleported to some house and I didn't go through and steal the coal from their furnaces and some other items. I left that place empty-handed, and I also didn't go to another house and most definitely didn't take anything or upgrade anything in my inventory while in there. That would just be so incredibly rude, you know? But right next to that house, I found this ice gym. I went through some back entrance and was immediately thrown into a battle with Jinx. But it wouldn't kill my Pokemon, and I also couldn't kill it. I was just stuck in an endless battle, so I just forced closed Minecraft and went back into the server. I headed over to the warp place and began to teleport around again. As you see, I have 5 out of 6 slots filled on my team. I really want to find some kind of grass Pokemon to complete my team. And while searching for one, I randomly found the shulker on the ground. I know, it looks fake, but I swear on your mom's life, I didn't put this here. It's a pretty nice storage unit to have, and I got back to looking. And then I remembered one of the best things about this server, the kits. I went into the Poke menu, went to the kits on the left side, and I collected every single thing I could, ending up with a lot of Pokeballs, healing stuff for my Pokemon, and 38 rare candies. But I don't want to cheese this too fast. It's only been 12 days and my Salamence is almost level 100. So I'm just going going to hold on to those rare candies for Squids. I kind of became a lot stronger than him, and I want to help him out with leveling up his Pokemon. Now, I don't know what kind of grass type that I want, but I can't find it, if that makes sense. So I just decided to begin leveling up my team. Might as well stay here and see if a grass type that I want will come by, which the farming was going great today. Also, I started tiered quests, so I needed to defeat 250 Pokemon. With them constantly spawning around me and my Salamence being so strong, it was just a slaughter. But after 2 days of farming there, I noticed how it was mainly just some bug types, but mostly normal types. I do need to level up my team, but there's no point in being there if there's no grass types. A nice goal that I set is I want the lowest level Pokemon on my team to be level 30, which at this rate should only take a few days of constant grinding. And then I found it, a beautiful sight for low health Salamence eyes. What? A random building with a healing station, a perfect place to farm levels. And I know, I could just teleport to the Poke Center and heal there and then random teleport out, but by being here, it lets Pokemon constantly spawn in so I can battle even faster. I barely had to move around at all to find more Pokemon, but there's still no grass type. Now, I don't know if this is correct, but I think I figured out something for farming Pokemon. The average level of your entire party will influence the world Pokemon levels around you, because as I kept on farming, I noticed that the Pokemon's levels kept on going up, resulting in me leveling up kind of faster, but none of that mattered because this epic boss spawned in, and well, I think my game glitched again because all of my Pokemon ran out of health. It one-shot every single Pokemon. I now really miss my legendaries from the Blaze Realm. Oh, and I kind of forgot to record this today, but I finished the defeat 250 Pokemon tiered quest and began the defeat 500 Pokemon tiered quest. Just love doing this wholesome quest line so much. And after a couple days of grinding, I got my party to level 30 and above, and I missed exploring some. I got back to it. I got Among Us, I mean Fungus for the grass type, mainly because I was impatient and tired of searching. Oh, and I remembered the EVs this time. I think those were the important ones, and this team is alright. Now, more importantly, I found this village and I kept on hearing a Magikarp, but no matter where I looked, I couldn't find it. This thing was a ghost or something, and then it kind of made sense, because I found this cult member, and then some kind of cult party inside of the house. They were busy doing something, and as I left, the boss I wiped out my team was back. So I calmly ran out of there as fast as I could, and then flew away to some other area, which I found another village, but this one looked looted and nothing important inside of it. Since I farmed levels for my Pokemon all those days, I got 3 keys from it. So I went to the spawn, got $15,000 from the first crate, 75 tokens from the second crate, and then I got 20 extra large candies from the last crate, which is like rare candies, just a lot better. But I'm saving those for Squids too. I'm too kind. After that, I saw something called the Nexus, which is a player-built shops. And when I went to some, my god, the themes of these shops, the buildings in them, you know, just especially this galaxy roof one and the void floor, it's giving me so many ideas for my hardcore world that I'm definitely taking, especially for my Autoinator. I think I'll build a galaxy ceiling for it now. And then the following day, I found this witch's house with a ton of cats, really cool and bright pure white building dome, some farms, just a lot of established shops, which all looked unique and really cool. The following day, Squids got back on and I showed him everything I got. But before he used the candies on his Pokemon, I wanted to battle him. I thought it would be a fair fight, but he kept on complaining and then ran away. Something about my Salamence being like 70 levels ahead of his entire team. So I let him actually raise his Squirtle's level, but this dude... Squids. Oh my god, he clicked so slow. It took him over half the day to just use the rare candies on his one Pokemon. I got so bored at points where I just went around and fought some Pokemon, and then we found out that the extra large candies are a lot better than rare candies, and his Squirtle got to a higher level than my Salamence. So I took some of them back and used them on my Salamence. After all of that, we got back to exploring, because he also needed to level up his squad. Not so tough, are we, huh? You just write letters and like give it to people. What was that? Oh, I get it.
This is going around biting people.
I get it. I'm so confused. Wait, it's gone. You collected it?
What did I do?
I just got robbed. No, there's supposed to be a key in there. Oh, you found a boss.
Pincer, level 130. Ah, he's no match for my
No, you're saying no. You can continue.
Please don't make me do this. But shot. Oh, nah, I want you. I want you.
You trying to beat her? You trying to flirt with it? So I just got a friendship ball and I kind of want to use it, but I don't know any Pokemon to use it on. Ooh. Well, hello, contestant number 1. If I don't catch you, you're dying, by the way, so I heavily suggest that you stay in there. Oh, he listened. Oh, Machop. Yo, what's up? Are you into Vor? Never mind, I don't have any more crunch. Your fungus evolved into Among Us.
Are you monologuing? Wait a minute.
Oh god, no. He's figuring out about my monologuing. How is he hearing me? Nah, I'm not. And then after all of that farming and memeing around, Squids found a village and we began to terrorize it. I farmed some Pokemon in here and then we found some very difficult bosses on this stone structure place. There was a healing station in this town, so it didn't matter how many times we died. We just kept going back to them. But we started to not gain any experience from them and the Pokemon were barely spawning in. So I randomly teleported somewhere and we ended up right at another village, which it was quite interesting. Especially this building with definitely not a weird looking pillar. Once entering the village, I honestly don't know why, but we went to all the villagers and put them into holes. Yep, you know, just went to the villagers and dug them straight down and then put a block above them. After that fun adventure, we went to another base and didn't take anything again. In fact, we actually left stuff. Just don't check our inventories. Up next, we did another Pokemon battle, which I wiped the floor with him again, and then he ran away before the battle could finish like usual. Then he found out, because the base is protected, that we can break this glass panel and then use their healing station, allowing us to farm here at ease. Well, I did. Squids couldn't stay still at all, so he went off somewhere. And to be honest, I really wanted to explore too. So off I went. I teleported to Squids because he found some big village. We could loot up some of the chests. It had a healing station there so we could farm here for a bit too, which wasn't bad, but I think Squids was making the average Pokemon level here lower. And then it happened. My first legendary in this realm spawned in, right next to us. I sprinted over there, got into battle with it so Squids couldn't steal it, and then used my Master Ball and caught it. I don't really know the Pokemon on the newer gens, but I believe this is the brother or other version of one of the legendaries that I caught on Blaze Realm. And oh man, am I happy that I got a legendary. After that, I had a lot of keys again, so I used them all. Mainly got money, rare candies, and some more balls. And so with my new legendary Pokemon, I went around fighting with him. And here's a strange thing that I've noticed with the legendaries. When you normally use a Pokemon in a battle, their move's PP will go down, but not my legendary's PP. No matter how many times I used a move, his PP would always refill and stay up. I don't know if it's a bug, but I love it. And then a legendary boss just had to spawn in. It took me 3 times, but I finally figured out how to 3-shot it and then won. After getting free candy from the strange boss, I also got shades, and the shades are Gucci. I did a tiny bit of farming and then Squids was wanting to get offline. So for some unknown reason, he made this dirt pillar and tried to jump into the water below. He missed, so I had to show him how to do it. So I did a 367 20 1080 no scope YY ladder stall into the water while he tried to mess up my landing with a block. I'm literally just too insane at Minecraft, bro. I can't be stopped. He was insanely embarrassed and got offline for the night. Once he was gone, it was time to find a base spot. And after looking around for a little bit, I found this very nice spot that needed a little bit of terraforming, but the location of it was very beautiful. Righty, so first off, what I want to do, actually, instead of tearing down all of the grass, let's clear out an area first so I can actually see what I'm working with. That's weird. Seems like a hot area, so yeah, we need to get to claiming land really fast. And then if we come over here, start clearing out these trees, I can actually make my way towards the river. So yeah, this forest was incredibly dense. Someone came by with a lot of saplings planting them everywhere, so that took a lot longer than I was expecting, about a day. So yeah, so now I actually like the look, like the thought of this leading up like a staircase up to here to like the main building, and then a nice view of the river, which we actually, like, we're at like the very end of the river, so we have, like, you know, we can go all the way out there. Really nice. We like that design. So then next, what I want to do is I want to level it out kind of to the back of the mountain. I kind of want to level this down all the way out there, fill this, and I think I want a lot more building room. So I think we're going to start from this layer. I'm going to push it all the way back to that mountain. Oh boy. I'm not looking forward to this at all. Okay, so I actually cleared out a fair good amount of this place. Now seeing this tree over here, this is kind of bugging me. You gotta go, bud. You don't look right. And yeah, before I actually go through, go all the way back to the mountain, because that's just gonna be a lot more work, even though it doesn't look like much. I feel like I should actually see how much I can claim this. Okay, so I can do 1,260 blocks. So if we do... Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I finally did it. Oh, I finally did it. Mark you. I don't know why. I can't break these. I have ghost blocks in here now. Yeah, for whatever reason, they don't break. They always come back to me. The blocks love me a little bit too much. Yeah, and see, they always come back. So I don't know why, but now I have 4 floating dirt blocks because I put them there before to like mark down like, oh yeah, this is my territory, but they don't go away. This works so much better for me. Like, it's a little bit bigger, but I like it. It's a lot more to work with. So I'm just going to bring back the mountain up to here, and then I'll just leave it all natural. And then I'm going to raise up that area over there. I wonder if I need a relog. That might help. Aha. I think it fixed it. So Zama and Salamander level 100. The next person, just because I like this Pokemon so much, so I don't mind putting rare candies into him, even if I don't use him later on. Like, if I get rid of him later on, I really don't mind. I just like this Pokemon so much. No way. Yep, this is how I would expect to ride him. Not sitting behind the fin. Okay, so one thing that I want to do before I start building the base. Oh, I can just shop from here. Okay, never mind. I thought I had to actually go to the shop. So there's a place in here. What do you do with all these? I could buy it. So I think if I buy everything and then... Oh! I can actually craft Bro, I swear I guessed on that. I had no idea that I can actually craft them. Wait. No way. Okay, wait, I have to capture it? I mean, we can do this the easy way or the hard way, Porygon. I have a lot of Pokeballs. Okay, honestly, I'm way too impatient. Master Ball, I have 6 of them. Yeah, I really do not mind them. I just want this Pokemon because this Pokemon is actually really, really cool. And then let's put the PC here. And then we'll put a trade machine here. Wow, that is huge. That's what she said. I now have a Porygon. That's sick. Alrighty, let's heal up everyone. And now to wait for the group to get on so we can actually start building because I don't feel like building it all by myself. I'd rather just have workers do it for me. And one of the workers, I mean friends, joined the server. It was time to get to building. My plan is working. I'm driving him insane. Now I can use him to do all of my hard labor.
You literally sound like a villain.
So do you want to help me out with building? I'll help you out. I'm totally not going to help him out. Okay, so like look right here in this chest. Oh, you see all that wood and that one cobblestone? Okay, now can you build me a house?
Oh, yeah, sure. I got you. I got you. Here. Do you have any more cobblestone? Like, there's like no cobblestone in here.
Yeah, no, I said there's only one. Follow me. Okay, I have some magical place to show you. Okay, I want to show you to my mines. And there you go.
There's nothing here.
Good luck. After a bit, I went back to the mines and he just made it a mess. You know, I had to light it up, collected some ores, and just a terrible unpaid intern. But we explored the caves and this abandoned mine shaft. After that, the base was nearly ready to begin. But then Davis went around hunting down every single Rattata-ta-ta-ta for a full Rattata-ta-ta party. I don't know either. And I mined down some trees. After that, I began to make a wall around the entire base, but once it was all done, I really didn't like it. I couldn't remember how Deathblade 8 did their wall, so I forced Davis to go around and clear out the wall, and then we went back to the Blaze server and checked out their base. But I'm definitely not going to copy exactly how Deathblade 8's wall is. But after writing down notes for absolutely no reason and just checking out the rest of the base with Davis, it was time to get to work. I had to cook up a ton of cobblestone and get items ready for the wall, and I sent Davis back into the mines for more resources. Also so I didn't have to listen to him anymore. And while waiting for stuff to grow and cook, I went down there to pester him. Anyways, the wall was coming along alright. It's just trees take forever to grow, and then Davis also took forever to get me cobblestone. I gotta do everything around here. But on day 166, the wall was done. A completely original design that I came up with and definitely didn't get it from anywhere else. Davis came out from the mines again and threw up everything he collected, which the server proceeded to delete because it was clearing up items on the floor while he was throwing items on the floor. He's a smart man. First up on the base creation is the entrance. Kinda hard to have a base without one. And I went for this feng shui design. You're welcome, Deathblade 8. Then it was time to start on a house. And at first I was thinking of some kind of skinny tower build. But while making the outline for it, it kind of looks like something else. Balls. It looks like balls. So I tore that down and tried another tower design, but I just wasn't feeling it. So I thought, let's go for a treehouse. You know, I don't think I've ever made one of those yet, and I think it would be a fun base to have. And after a short while of building it, it looks like Shrek's shack. I don't want to see any of you on my swamp. But I raised up the trunk, thinned it out a bit, and then began to add some branches to the tree. After that, that, I added leaves and left a fairly small area inside of the tree to walk around in. I didn't want to make that huge of a base since it isn't really needed, and I'm just using this to hold my items and machines. And after a few days of building the treehouse, voila, a pretty decent looking treehouse. And finally, Squids came back. He logged onto the server and I waited forever for him to teleport to me and see the new base. He hasn't seen any of it yet, so I showed him around and showed off my amazing building skills. Then we kind of slacked off for a bit and farmed some Pokemon. First up, I need to decorate the outside of the base now. It's too plain, but Davis logged off with all of our iron, so I can't make buckets or mops for this future pond. So I sent Davis off to the mines to get some ores, which went well. I made 2 buckets, got water, and then made the pond. After that, I added some water to the treehouse and then created a pathway from the tree to the entrance. A simple but nice one. Then Squid showed me how he somehow got a fossil. He probably stole it, knowing him, so I bought a fossil cleaner thingy and slapped it in there. It was going to take a while, so I got back to building while I cleaned it up. I made this boulder. It's a very nice boulder, and it's my favorite. After that, like I always say, add leaves to make a build look nice. I made this random bush and added leaves to the pathway. The fossil cleaner finished and it popped out a Cranidos. I stole it from Squids because I'm the main character and wanted to do another fossil. So I bought a random one and out came a nightmare. Like, genuinely, what is this thing? It's the scariest thing I've ever seen. With the scary stuff out of the way, I just did some final touches to the base. I added 2 trees, some grass, flowers, made it all look lush and beautiful, like me. Now, I know Deathblade 8 can't one-up me, and all that's left is to move everything inside of the tree. Well, first light up the place. I just remembered to do that, and now it's time to bring all the machines and chests into the tree. Except for the healing station. It breaks when you break it. Kinda weird. So I brought in all the machines, spread them around. It's a tight fit in here, and then we brought in all the items, which took about 2 minutes longer than forever. And now the base is completely done and looks beautiful. But there was some place I wanted to check out. The Nether. I haven't been here yet, so we teleported here and explored around it. There was a bit of dark Pokemon and some fire types, but nothing really special jumped out at me to catch. But there was some excitement. I don't know how, but Squids died in the Nether. And in here, this is the only place, or one of the only ones, where if you die, you lose all of your items. So I maybe laughed at him for like 20 seconds. So other than that, I collected some glowstone while in here, man, replaced all of my torches with it. It just looks so much better. Now, since Squids is a loser and he died in the Nether, he lost his experience all. So it'll make farming for him a lot more annoying. But I remember that in one of the players' shops, I saw an experience all for like half of what others are selling it for on the GTS. But the owner was sadly out of stock. And then I somehow found someone selling one for like 1/3 of the price that I bought mine for. So I was kind and bought it for Squids. I'm just so generous, I know. And after all of that, there was a few bosses, lots of Pokemon, new lands. It was just a huge exploring adventure for us. Now, my team is pretty good on levels, I'm quite happy with them all. Don't really need to do anything else, but Squids on the other hand, so I let him farm up. I wanted him to get a bit stronger for our final duel. The fight to end off the movie. An epic battle to show the server who's the strongest. Alrighty, nerd. So we're back at our base. Alright, I'll start it off easy, okay? So here's my weakest Pokemon. Okay, this is gonna be a tough one, okay? Okay, phew, man, that was a close one. You almost got my Pokemon there.
Wait.
Gonna bite him? Oh, okay, that one worked. That one worked pretty well. Woo.
One of these did really good last time.
Tackle.
I think it was this one.
Nice.
What? Please, just survive one hit.
Ow.
Please.
Oh, man.
Please.
Oh, that was a tough one. Oh, man, you're almost there. That was a good one. That was pretty good. I'm very proud of you for that one. It was very good.
Blastoise, don't let me down. Blastoise, you let me down.
I'll take that.
Okay.
What? My one Pokemon in your entire team. That was a close battle.
And if I find a way to get it, when I do it, I can live it and forget it. Cause I hate how much I love you, or I hate how you just put me in my feelings. I just wish you understood the gravity, but you got low sense.